Welcome. What is up, bottom feeders? It is I, your favorite sludge tentacle abomination. How are you all on this lovely Monday evening? So, I'm sure you're all wondering why I've gathered you here today, and I'm sure the good old title here is probably giving you some hints, but I have I don't know what to call it, a special thing set up for today. We are going to do a round of. I heard of this thing called Poke Smash, and so we're going to take a look at which Pokemon I would be able to smash in a fight. Now, obviously, I personally am not a Pokemon, but there is a Pokefusion who has a similar name to me. We don't really look anything alike. One moment, let me, there we go. Boom. Yeah, we don't really look alike, as you can see, but we do have a similar name. We both have the name Omamur, or Omam. I guess this is supposed to be a fusion of Ammonite and Grimer, so it would be Amamur. Something like that. Anyway, like my name's pronounced Omamur. So anyway, what I did is I went through the stats that this thing would have if you were playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion, and I just chose an ability that it could have. I chose Shell Armor, which one moment. What does Shell Armor do again? I was gonna write this down and add it to this thing here. Blocks critical hits. So, not a super overpowered thing. None of these abilities are really super overpowered, honestly. But they'll do for our purposes, right? We'll just say I can't be critical hit. So, what we're going to do is we're basically just going to take a look using this stat spread here. An attack of 66, a defense of 66, a special attack of 73, special defense of 53, speed of 28. I'm really slow. Dang. And we're just going to take a look and see, assuming I was this Pokefusion, which Pokemon could I beat in a fight? And also, yes, I've got a list of moves here, so we can see what my weaknesses are. I would be super weak to ground Pokemon. I'd have a big weakness to water, psychic, or steel. Neutral damage from electric, grass, ice, fighting, rock, ghost, dragon, or dark type Pokemon. And I would resist attacks from normal, fire, flying, bug, or fairy Pokemon. So, with that out of the way, let's take a look at our first Pokemon here. We have Bulbasaur. Now, Bulbasaur is a grass and poison type, so we would be neutral to each other damage-wise. But my special attack is higher. His special defense is higher, so this would be a close match, but I think I would have the advantage. Let's see. So, yeah, I would have Hydro Pump. No, I would be able to use Sludge Wave, Mud Bomb, or Ancient Power. Sludge Wave is a really good attack in order to hit Bulbasaur, right? And in return, what's he got? He's got Solar Beam. I guess that would hurt too. But it would take him 2 turns. I think I stand a chance I could smash a Bulbasaur. Now, Ivysaur, we're going to get a little bit... Ivysaur is going to get tricky, because he now beats me in the special attack and special defense department, which is, like, the main things for both of these guys. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this to a nice portable little package here. Anyway, so yeah, I think by this point I would lose. I don't think I stand a chance. And I definitely then wouldn't stand a chance against Venusaur. Oh, here we go. Charmander. Let's see. Charmander, I could probably beat a Charmander. Yeah, look at that thing. He would outrun me. He would hit me pretty hard. But none of these things are really super effective against me. He's got what? Normal type attacks, fire type attacks. I guess he can learn Metal Claw at level 16, right? That's his whole thing. So he got one thing that he could kind of use against me, and it's not even for a good stat. One moment. What's my defense again? Yeah, no, I'd be able to tank that. I could tank that. We're good. We win these. So yeah. I would smash a Charmander. Charmeleon, I think it's gonna be close, because it's the same kind of situation, right? That attack, nope, I could still probably tank it a couple attacks from him. But we're getting to some pretty close, dicey territory. He's gonna outspeed me. He's gonna hit first. I would have to knock him out with a single Hydro Pump. It's a winnable fight, though. I could smash Charmeleon. Charizard. Now, here's the thing. Charizard has a clear advantage, right? If you just look at stats, it has a clear advantage. But we're not looking at, like, Mega Charizard or anything like that. No, this is just base Charizard. He's gonna hit first. He's gonna hit hard enough to knock me out, probably. But if I do manage to land a hit at all, I think I take this one. Because he has double weakness to rock. I have a same type attack bonus to rock. And I've got ancient power. Which is not the greatest rock type move in the game. But I do think, with double the damage. Actually, no, this would be 4 times the damage, wouldn't it? I could beat a Charizard. It would be close. He would probably win 9 times out of 10, but there's that one time where I got him. That's a smash. Ooh. Okay. Now this one I do not think I've got. I don't have any way to do really anything other than neutral damage to it. The entire Squirtle line is kind of bulky, kind of tanky. Not great, like, offensive stats. But that doesn't really matter when everything you do would be super effective. I think that's a pass. And of course that means Wartortle and Blastoise are also passes. Caterpie, though. Caterpie I've got. Check this out. Do I even really need to demonstrate why I could beat Caterpie? Look at your Caterpie, then back to me, then back to your Caterpie, then back to me. Then look at my ancient power attack. I win. That's a smash. Same thing with Metapod. It might take 2 turns, but that thing is not fighting back. I win. Butterfree acquires a secondary weakness. I still have that one. That's a smash. Oh man, there's another line of bug Pokemon back to back. Holy crap, let's go. I would definitely beat a Weedle in a fight. Like, what's he gonna do? Bug, weak to Bug. Yep. I resist Bug. I also really resist Poison. What's he gonna do? Same thing with you. I resist both your typing. You don't fight back. I win. Now, Beedrill... Beedrill gets kind of tricky, doesn't it? Because he's got Drill Run. That could hurt me. Also, Beedrill are very, very fast. Not that one. Here we go. This is the Beedrill we're looking at. He's still faster than me. And he's got Drill Run, which is going to do 4 times the damage. But... I think I've got this. Call me Satoru Gojo, because I would win. Pidgey is made to be defeated. Like, this dude's not beating anybody. Look at that. He's not beating anybody except for maybe that Caterpie. Get smashed. Pidgeotto? Do you even learn any attacks that could do damage to me? Let's see. You've got Bug, Flying. What is that? A Ghost attack? Normal. Yeah, no, we're good. Heat Wave and Ominous Wind are, I think, the only neutral attacks you've got. Like, built optimally, which you're not, because your special attack is terrible. You might be able, but nah, I win. Now, Pidgeot. This all comes down to a couple things. No, it doesn't. I still win. Your moveset has not expanded. Why'd they give this thing a Mega Form and then just not give it any moves? Look at this. This dude has no moves. No moves, and they gave him 135 special attack. What's he gonna do with all that? Smash. Rattata, smash. He can't even hurt me. Raticate, same thing. What's he gonna do? Knock me down to half health? I'll knock him down to 0 health. Spearow, I don't even know why I bothered to check Spearow. Spearow, I beat. Smash. Fearow, ooh, okay. One moment. What do you know? You've got me in the stats category. Ooh, he's got Drill Run. They gave him Drill Run, guys. I think it might actually be over. Nah, I'd win. Smash. Ooh, Ekans. Ekans. What do I have that would work on Ekans? Mud Bomb. Okay, well, as long as I can Mud Bomb him, I win. Smash. Arbok. Arbok also not that good. Just saying. No offense to Jesse, but your main's crap. Smash. Pikachu. Again, all I gotta do really is Mud Bomb it, right? Yeah. He hits first, but he doesn't hit good. That's a smash. Raichu, though. Raichu's got Iron Tail. Raichu could probably... Yeah. I think Raichu wins this one. I don't think Mud Bomb's gonna save me here. Sandshrew. I've got Hydro Pump. I think I can beat Sandshrew. Let me see, actually. I don't know Sandshrews stats off the top of my head. He's kind of tanky, but not tanky enough. Check out that special defense. You are going down to a single Hydro Pump. What about Sandslash? That same Hydro Pump. And your speed. I don't think I have you beat on speed. Not even by a long shot. Okay, you would outspeed me in nearly every scenario, and then you have so many moves that could just immediately wreck. I think I got to pass on this one. Oh, Nidoran F. Pure Poison. That's a smash. I win. Nidorino, though. Let's see. Ooh. Maybe a little bit faster. That's pretty tough. But that Hydro Pump... Actually, no, we're looking at Mud Bomb, aren't we? Let's see. With a good Mud Bomb, what do I got? I got 65 damage. I might be able to take it out in one hit. That's all we need. Smash. Nidoqueen, though. Here's where it gets tricky. Because type-wise, I stand a chance. But everything else, Nidoqueen has a chance to... You know what? I think I stand a chance. Smash Nidoqueen. Now, what about Nidoran? Does Nidoran male even have different stats from Nidoran female? Not really. It may be a little bit faster. But his attacks are just not that good. And also, he's pure poison. I win. Nidorino? Man, a lot of people think that they can't beat Nidoran, huh? Anyway, Nidorino. Inspecting. Faster. Just about as tough in the defensive section as me. Pretty good attack, though. I still think I stand a chance. Smash. Man, people really do not think they can beat Nidoran or Nidorino. What's up with that, guys? Alright, Nidoking. What do you got, buddy? Again, just like with Charizard, 9 times out of 10, I think he wins. But I live for that one. Oh, Clefairy, that's a fairy type. But the problem with Clefairy is they have incredible special defense. Okay, actually it's passable. But I think it would still beat out my... Maybe not beat out my special attack. It would survive a hit or two, though. Especially if it's holding Evilite. But I've not given it, like, my Pokemon item, so I'm going to assume Clefairy doesn't have an item. In that case, I win. Now, Clefable, on the other hand... Clefable, I think, wins. Because by this point, you've got... Yeah, this thing's got a Psychic type attack. It's got... Actually, a couple Psychic type attacks. Got Psyshock, Psychic, Stored Power. And not only that, look at that special defense. I'm not getting through that. Like with my 73 special attack, I am not getting through that special defense in time. I think Clefable wins every time. Vulpix, smash. I can smash a Vulpix, no problem. Into the ground. Into tiny little pieces. This dude does not win. Ninetales, on the other hand. Ninetales wins. Look at that. Actually, wait. Yeah, Fire-type Ninetales. Yeah, it's got good psychic attacks. There's nothing I can do against all that. It's over. It's over. I'm gonna get Psyshocked into the ground. That's a pass. Jigglypuff. Again, I think most fairy types seem to have pretty good special defense, but let's just make sure. Oh, this one doesn't. Get smashed. Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff, again, that HP is more... The HP is far more concerning to me than the defenses. I think this one will be a knockdown drag out. But I could still win. That's a smash. Zubat, do we even need to check? That's a smash. That's an obvious smash. I win. Now Golbat. Golbat is faster, stronger, and tankier. Actually, it's not... Well, yeah, a little bit. Let's see. My defense is... I think Golbat wins this one. 9 times out of 10, but I live for the 1. Smash. Oddish. Oddish is kind of in the same camp as Bulbasaur. I think I win against Oddish. But Gloom and Vileplume, I think they got this. Well, let's look at Gloom's stats. That special attack is definitely enough to get through my defenses. But we're going to be sitting there doing either neutral or like not very effective damage to each other the whole way through. This one's another knockdown drag out, but I think... Actually, you know what? I could beat Gloom. Vileplume is where I lose. Vileplume is definitely where I lose. Check this out. Look at that. Look at that special attack. I'm not getting through that. Let's see about Paris. That's a bug type. And I think bug/grass might be one of the type matchups that has the largest number of weaknesses. I mean, nothing has more weaknesses than Terrakion and Abomasnow, but like... That's 6 weaknesses. And I'm 2 of them. That makes that a smash. And you know what? I'll smash you too, Parasect. I believe in myself. We already know the deal with Venonat. I got that in the bag. Check this out. Smash. Venomoth. Actually, what is your deal? You actually resist me in ways that would make you a hard fight. 9 times out of 10, I think Venomoth wins, but I live for the 1%. Smash. Diglett. I think this is going to be a battle of speed. Who's faster? By so much, it's Diglett. There is nothing I can do about that. This is a pass. This is also a pass. I cannot beat Dugtrio if I cannot beat Diglett. Meowth. I can smash a Meowth, no problem. Persian, though. Persian is going to come down to... You're fast. You're tough. You're going to hit first. Nothing I can do about that. But what do you got in terms of moves? Anything that I wouldn't like? Chilling water. And what, sorry, what's your special attack? Oh, that's right, it's garbage. A chilling water is not going to feel good, but it's probably not going to hurt that much. Wait. No, okay, I was worried for a moment that it might know Zen Headbutt. It doesn't look like it does. Wait. What about for TMs? Not even in Egg Moves does it get anything that would help it. I'm going to smash that Persian. Psyduck. I think Psyduck just has a strong type advantage. There's nothing I can really hit it with that'll overcome that type advantage. And it's got the special attack stat to knock me out. I think I get past. And Golduck even better, so I can't beat a Golduck. Mankey. So the good news with Mankey is that I am not exactly resistant to fighting types, but all he's going to do is neutral damage. So I might be able to tank a hit from a Mankey. But only one. And only if that hit is not freaking Stomping Tantrum. He got me beat there. Actually, you know what? I think Mankey wins. And if Mankey had Stomping Tantrum, that means Primeape's got Stomping Tantrum, so I lose to that. Growlithe, I have so many ways to beat. I am so not worried about Growlithe. Smash. Arcanine. Man, Arcanine is so strong. It could be a good physical attacker, a good special attacker. It's fast. It's kind of tough. Not like super tough, but like tough enough. There's a reason this thing holds up, you know? Does he have any moves I don't like? He's got Iron Head. That's no good for me. He's got Scorching Sands. That's no good for me. He's got Dig. He's got Bulldoze. None of those are good for me. I do not think I'm beating Arcanine. Poliwag. Poliwag has the type advantage. I don't know that it has the stat advantage. How bad are its stats? Oh, it's fast. Okay, I lose. I lose to Poliwhirl 2, and I definitely lose to Poliwrath. Abra, though. Abra just teleports. Abra will just teleport away. As long as I can hit it, though, I think I might be able to knock it out. You know, just one well-timed Hydro Pump. That'd be all I need, right? Yeah, it's not like it's going to do anything with that special attack, and that special defense is not going to save it from a Hydro Pump. Get smashed. Kadabra, though, that's an immediate pass. I cannot beat a Kadabra. Alakazam, I'm not beating Alakazam. Machop? I don't know about Machop. Let's check his stats. He's got really good attack. What can he do with it? He can Bulldoze with it. I lose. That's a pass. Got a pass on Machoke and Machamp as well. Rip. Bellsprout. Now we know this pattern by this point, right? Bellsprout has... Ooh, actually, Bellsprout has me beat, I think. It's faster and it's stronger in both categories. I think it's got me. I think I lose to the entire Bellsprout line. I'm gonna lose to Tentacool. I'd be willing to bet on it. But, actually, no, I need to check. Because I have some attacks that would hurt it. Actually, I don't. Look at that special defense. I can't beat you. That's a pass. And it's a super pass on Tentacruel. Next up, we got Geodude. Geodude could probably win a fight against an Omammer. Or, Geodude could probably win a fight against an Omammer. Whatever you call this thing. Omammer, I guess. But, I think... Yeah, I'm going to outspeed it by a little bit. And I can hit it with Hydro Pump. He's got nothing. He's got nothing. Smashed. Graveler, on the other hand. Graveler is now faster than Omammer. Check that out. 28 versus 35. This is going to be... I mean, it's possible for me to outspeed, but it's going to take some work. Ooh. I don't know about this one, guys. I think it's still winnable. But I don't know that I'm going to hold this opinion for Golem. Or Golem, sorry. Here's the thing. It's still possible, just barely possible, for me to outspeed at that speed. It's probably not going to happen, but it could. And if I could beat Charizard, I could beat Golem. Get smashed. Ponyta. Ponyta is going to be a smash. Trust me. Trust. Rapidash, on the other hand... I think Rapidash probably has me beat. As long as it's got like one move that can land a super effective hit, I lose. And there it is. Smart Strike. I think that's a priority move too. So like I don't like not only do I not stand a chance, I stand no chance of ever landing a hit. I lose to Rapidash. Slowpoke. Slowpoke beats me in so many categories. If I'm a rock poison type, like this says, then that's a water psychic type. I'm beat at every angle. Like and I don't even have anything that would be super effective against this. I would hit first, but look at that hit HP. He's gonna survive whatever I throw at him. That's a pass. Same thing for you, Slowbro. That's a pass. I can't beat you. What about Magnemite, though? You guys think I could beat a Magnemite? I think I could beat a Magnemite. I think it would be dangerously close. Because look at that speed. But I think I win. It's got so many Steel-type moves is the only thing that... I just... If I get hit by like just one Steel Beam, it's over for me. He doesn't even have to use Steel Beam. He could just use Iron Head or Flash Cannon, and it would be over for me. But if I hit first, I think I could win. Because I've got Mud Bomb. And Mud Bomb would be 4 times... would have 4 times super effectiveness. It would be super duper effective. Get smashed. Magneton, though. Here's where I think it beats me. I don't think there's any scenario in which I outspeed a Magneton, because neither one of us is going to be setting up Trick Room. I don't have that move. He doesn't have that move. Why would he use it? It wouldn't be to his advantage. He's just going to wreck me. He's just going to tank me, even if I somehow survive that first hit. It's a pass. I lose to Magneton. Now, Farfetch'd. I think I got this one. Check this out. Look at those stats. They're terrible. Never mind. I forgot they bumped up his stats. Now he's got the super high physical attack. And also, I'm probably never going to outspeed his Farfetch'd. But what is his moves? Does he have anything that, like... Oh, he's got Steel Wing. He's got Steel Wing. I'm screwed. It's over. I lose. I think I lose to Farfetch'd. Now, Doduo. If I lose to a Doduo, I will give up. Guys, I think it's possible for me to lose to a Doduo. But I refuse to accept this outcome. I refuse to accept that I could not, under any circumstances, beat a Doduo. The circumstances exist. I will find them. Probably not for Dodrio, though. He's so fast. And he's so strong. But his move pool is so bad. Actually, no, it's better now. Look at that. We got Stomping Tantrum or Drill Run, even better. We got Throat Chop. We got Brave Bird. We got Facade. There's no variety in his moveset, but like he's got a moveset now. I think Dodrio wins. Seal probably wins, but let me see. Yeah, I can't hit Seal in a way that matters. That's a pass. Dugong. No. If his special defense grows even just a little bit, it's not gonna... If his special defense stays the same, it wouldn't matter. Like, Ancient Power is not that good of a rock-type move. It's just the only special attack that was a rock-type move that I could find for Grimer. Or not Grimer. For, It was just the only, like, special attack... It was just the only special attack... It was just the only special attack rock-type move I could find. It was the only rock-type special attack I could find. Why is that so hard to say? Anyway, that's a pass. Grimer. Okay, if I'm supposed to be a fusion of Grimer and Ammonite, then I am obviously better. I will smash you in a fight. Muck could be a challenge. I don't think I win that. Shelter, I don't win that. Cloyster, I don't think I win that, but I've got an opportunity with that ice typing added on. Look at that special defense. I don't even have to worry about this. None of my moves are physical attacks. This is meaningless to me. This is the number that I like. It wins 9 times out of 10. But I live for the one. Smash. Ghastly? Hey, guess who just lost Levitate, buddy? Get smashed. Wait, it didn't lose Levitate? Okay, sorry, we gotta go back. I would like to apologize to Ghastly. Haunter, do you have Levitate? You still have Levitate, okay. Gengar, though. Okay, you may not have Levitate anymore. But I'm not hitting that. I'm not hitting through that. I'm not moving first under any circumstances. I'm not hitting harder. And I'm not hitting hard enough myself to get through that special defense. Gengar wins. Onix are pretty slow, and I just need one Hydro Pump. Actually, Onix... Wait, what? Onix aren't slow? I could have sworn Onix was slow. What the heck? I mean, still, with attack that bad, I stand a chance. That's a smash. Drowsy. I think Drowsy wins. That's a pass. Hypno wins. That's a pass. Krabby's gonna win. That's a pass. Kingler definitely wins. Alright, let's get cut up to Voltorb. Now, the thing about Voltorb is Voltorb are fast. But the other thing about Voltorb is that they like to blow themselves up more than they like to, like, you know, fight. But he does know Gyro Ball, which is very bad for me. One moment. Gyro Ball is... It does more damage the slower the user is compared to the target. Never mind. I win. I win this. You are so much faster than an Omammer. You are so much faster than an Omammer that it's not even funny. That, like, this is just, I lose. Or I win. I win this. You're going to blow yourself up and do nothing to me. Same thing with Electrode. You will blow yourself up and not affect me in the slightest. Execute. Execute's gonna be an interesting one. Because it's a grass type, and I can hit it for super effective damage. I have a chance, a small chance, but a chance to outspeed. I gotta hit through his special defense. He's got that special attack, and he can use it. Oh man, can he use it? But I still think I'm gonna win. This one's gonna be a close fight, but it's winnable. That's a smash. Wait, I didn't... I accidentally hit the button twice. My bad. Executor, though. Executor. Sorry. Here's the thing. I still stand a chance to outspeed. That's a lie. I'm coping. I don't think I actually stand a chance to outspeed. That was a lie. Executor is just the better Pokemon all around. But as long as I could land one Sludge Wave, you know, I think the problem is one Sludge Wave is all I would get, and I can't even guarantee that it would be a KO. I think I gotta pass on Executor. Cubone. Not to beat up on children or anything, but we win these. Smash. Marowak, though. Marowak can fight back. Marowak wins in every way that matters. That's a pass. Alright, now we gotta fight Bruce Lee himself, Hitmonlee. That's the one with the higher offensive stats. Nope. That's the defensive. What? How did I never know that Guys, I used Hitmonlee competitively for like 3 years. How did I not know he had 110 special defense? I think he just wins. He's got Earthquake. He just wins. That's a pass. Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan's the tanky one, right? What? You have basically the same stats. But, you know, any move that one of these guys can learn, they can teach to the others via breeding, usually, so even if he couldn't learn it via TM, he still has Earthquake. I can't win that. Lickitung. I think I could beat a Lickitung. Let's see. I know he's going to beat me in the stats, most likely. But, like, moves... Wait, has Lickitung not been in a game since Sword and Shield and Legends Arceus? I guess he can learn Dig. That's gonna be inconvenient. But it's not like he's that tough. I mean, I still lose if I get hit. But I have a chance to outspeed. But I don't have anything super effective. I think Lickitung wins, actually. That's a pass. Coughing. Coughing's pure poison, but does it have Levitate? It could. Which means it might not. It might just have neutralizing gas. In which case, I have a chance to outspeed. Low chance, but it's a chance, nonetheless. If I outspeed, I'm going to hit through his special defense, and Mud Bomb might KO. So, well, probably KO. So, yeah, that's a smash. You're going down. Weezing, on the other hand, well, these guys aren't all that strong, but they do like to blow themselves up. I'm not going to beat a Weezing. That's a pass. Rhyhorn. I'm not even going to bother to check. I know the answer. 9 times out of 10, Rhyhorn wins. But I live for the one. Right on? Right on these nuts. Alright. Man, I could still potentially be a Rhydon. Holy crap, look at that speed. I could outspeed that if I put all of my EVs into speed. Smash. Chansey. Chansey are absolute tanks, but I don't think they have a good move pool, especially since they lost Toxic. I still don't think I can do anything with that, but like... You've got better special attack than attack by a long shot. This is a battle of attrition in which the best thing you can do to help yourself win, but you can heal yourself too. Man, you know it's bad when I see an earthquake in the move list, and I'm not even considering it as like a weak, like a strength for you because it's so bad. Oh, this would be an absolutely painful battle, but I might be able to win it. Tangela, I think we win these. Let me just see. What do you got? I know I've got a super effective hit on you. As long as you've got nothing super effective on me, I think you don't. You super duper don't. In that case, there is a slight chance I tank a hit and then one hit KO. That's a smash. Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan, I'm pretty sure, can learn some good ground type moves. I'm pretty sure she's fast. Yeah, that's fast. You've got, and your bulk. You're a tank. You're a tank. I'm not hitting that. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. You got dig. I'm not good enough. I pass. Horsey wins. Cedra definitely wins. Goldeen probably wins. Goldeen are like really fast, aren't they? Okay, not super fast, but yeah, that's still fast enough. I lose. Seaking, I lose. If I lose to Goldeen, I lose to Seaking. Staryu, I know these guys are fast. And Starmie gains Psychic typing. I'm not getting through that. Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime is part fairy. Nope, this isn't even a 9 times out of 10. I'm never hitting that. Even if I do somehow manage to hit, I'm not breaking through that special defense. I lose every time. Got to pass on Mr. Mime. Scyther though, Scyther would go down to a single ancient power. If I could ever land it. That special defense is pretty good, but it's not like he's going to be holding Evilite or anything. I think he still goes down to the ancient power. But am I ever going to hit that? And even if I did, what's it matter? Actually, it might. It doesn't look like he's got anything. He doesn't have a super effective hit on me. I don't have a great chance against him, but I've got a slight chance. As long as I can survive long enough to use ancient power, I think I win. That's a smash. Jinx. Jinx is another one that could go either way. Stats say that Jinx wins, though. I don't think ancient power is going to be good enough under any circumstances, really. Yeah, we lose these. Electabuzz. Electabuzz might be strong enough to survive a Mud Bomb. Let's see. Yeah, Electabuzz is definitely surviving that Mud Bomb. I might be able to win this, but it would be such a rare scenario that I don't even think it's worth entertaining. Especially since he's got Psychic type ability. Like, he can use Psychic type attacks against me. I lose. Magmar, though. Let's see about Magmar. Because Magmar, I can hit with a Hydro Pump. You got great special defense. That's going to be the real challenge here, is that special defense. Oh, and the speed. Moves, though, I don't think you've got me on the moves. Never mind, he's got Scorching Sands. I lose. That's a pass. Pinsir. Pinsir I don't have a great hit on like I did for Scyther. I think I just lose these. I definitely lose these. He's got Earthquake. That's a pass. Tauros. I know Tauros has some good physical ground type moves. That's a pass. Anyone who can't smash a Magikarp into the ground, just, you know what? Just ban yourself from chat. Like, I have nothing to say to you. Gyarados will be a challenge. Let's see here. I don't think I beat I don't think I beat Gyarados. His special defense too good. His speed too good. He's gonna survive an ancient power. I think I lose to Gyarados. Lapras, on the other hand. Who am I kidding? That thing also beats me. Ditto. Okay, here's the thing. Ditto would just transform into an Omammer. Ditto... Sorry. Here's the thing. Ditto would just transform into an Omammer. Or, yeah. Ditto would just transform into Omammer, which means that he can do everything I can. So it's going to be one of those scenarios where it's like, you may be able to do anything you may know everything I am going to do, but that isn't going to help you because I know everything you're going to do. Strange, isn't it? So anyway, I can beat a Ditto. I'm so sorry, little one. You're getting destroyed. Now, immediately up for vengeance is Vaporeon, and I can't beat a Vaporeon. Jolteon... I think Jolteon has good special defense. It does. And insane speed. I lose. I lose these. Flareon, though. I think Flareon also has insane special defense, actually. But is it good enough to survive a Hydro Pump? This is the slowest of them. It's still going to outspeed Omammer. I'm going to lose in the speed category. It might be strong enough to tank. It might be strong enough to tank a single Hydro Pump with my stats. And I know it can learn Dig. If nothing else. Yeah, I don't think I'm winning this one either. That's actually kind of depressing. Porygon. Man, if I could beat a Porygon, that would be... Yeah, this would be a grueling fight. I don't feel good about the idea of fighting Porygon, actually. I just think it's going to be bad for me. But I could technically win, probably. Let's double check those stats. He's gonna win. 9 times out of 10, he's gonna win. But I live for the 1%. Smash. Ammonite, again. I am the genetically superior fusion. Just imagine Garnet trying to fight Ruby or Sapphire 1v1 when Ruby and or Sapphire is already in there giving the insight necessary to win that fight. Ammonite does not beat me. Smash. Amistar, however, Amistar could probably beat me. By a lot. Like, I don't even need to look at his moves. I just know that thing can win. Kabuto. If I could beat Ammonite, I could beat Kabuto. Kabutops. I think Kabutops is faster, and I think Kabutops is stronger. Just about every way I lose these. Aerodactyl? Okay, well with this one, Hydro Pump would be super effective, is the thing. Let's see what we got. Why is he so fast? Why is he bulky enough to tank anything that I throw at him just once? Actually, I don't know. I might still be able to get him with a Hydro Pump. I don't know if it's enough. We live for the 1 out of 10s though. I'm gonna have to call it a smash, I think. It's gonna be a rough one, but Snorlax, I think, just wins. That thing can learn Earthquake. Articuno. Ice-type Pokemon are weak to rock, right? Yep. I can beat an Articuno. Actually, can I? I would have to out-level it by so much. I feel like this would make the knockdown dragout against Chansey and Porygon feel like a walk in the park. There is a singular scenario, though, in which I could win this fight. And it's if I severely outlevel it, which is unlikely because these things are old, rare, and powerful. But we live for the 1 out of 10. Zapdos, on the other hand, I just don't think I could win against the Zapdos. Actually, you know what? I take that back. Same thing with Articuno. I'd have to be like a higher level, but he doesn't actually have any moves that could... Well, nope, that's not true. He's got a clear 2-turn victory here. He's got Rain Dance. He's got Weather Ball. I don't think I beat Zapdos in 2 turns, but Zapdos definitely beats me in 2 turns. That's a pass. Moltres. Moltres, I think I actually, of all of them, stand the best chance against. And I still barely stand a chance. But we live for the 1 out of 10s. Dratini. Yeah, I could beat a Dratini, probably. These are the weak ones, right? That's a first form. It's already faster than me. But I stand a slight chance of tanking... Wait, do I? I do. I stand a slight chance of tanking an attack from it. But what attacks would those be? Do you have a physical it has a physical water type move, guys. It's over. Oh man, he's got Iron Head and Waterfall. It's over. I think I lose to the entire Dratini line. Mewtwo. I don't know, guys. Let's double check real quick. This one will be a really this one will be a really close fight, I think. But ultimately, I think Mewtwo wins. That's a pass. See, Mew is not only a psychic type Pokemon. Mew is not only the template that Mewtwo is based off of. It can also learn any single move in the game if you can find a way to teach it to it. I think Mew wins. Alright, we're on to second generation. I think I'll save the rest for another time. We'll go through Gen 2 another night. Anyway, thank you for tuning in for this whole mess. I don't even know what you want to call it. I don't even know what you want to call this, man. This was... Out of the original 151 Pokemon, there are 70 that I believe I could beat in a fight, and 80 that would absolutely destroy me under any circumstance in a fight. Anyway, let's get back to Borderlands 4. I think I figured out Borderlands 4, by the way.